So, Caligula, is that what this anime is called? Let me know if that's what it's called or it's called something else, but I am gonna call it Caligula. So, Caligula, episode 1. Normally, I don't watch sci-fi anime, but this kind of felt different with the screenshots I saw, and I just dived into it because it kind of felt like a different vibe. It gave a different vibe for me. So yeah, I dived into it, and a lot of stuff was quite interesting in this anime for me. Now, I know this is a adaptation of a game to what people have told me. This is the adaptation of a game that was released on PS Vita, if I'm correct. I'm not sure, but I think that it was released on PS Vita, and this is that adaptation. So, through what I'm getting on this anime is it's gonna be filled with a lot of those stuff that we saw at the end of this anime. I get that feeling that this is gonna be the main focus. Mew, the girl in white, the singing girl, who basically sings and then everybody starts fighting and gets turned into those monsters and stuff. So yeah, uh, it's gonna be based on those two stuff most probably, and to what I'm getting, this is gonna be based on a lot on psychological stuff rather than normal sci-fi stuff. Because even though it's gonna be sci-fi, I think so. It's also gonna be based on psychology, as I saw a lot of references to psychology, human psychology, like well the main character. I forgot his name, Shikigami. I think so. That's what his name was. Uh, he refers a lot to psychological stuff, and through what I'm getting, this vibe is about this is gonna be a lot about psychological stuff, and he mentions a lot of psychological stuff throughout the first half of the anime. Like the first half is so much based on psychology, and he's like, oh yeah, the four windows, the one which is an open brain, second is one which is one where you can, when you open to others, the open brain comes out, like, and then you can know about your uncertain part of the brain. So it's a lot of psychological in-depth stuff that I saw in the first half of the anime, while in the second half I saw a lot of stuff referring to the psychological amounts of fights and stuff, like the triggers that end up in your brain to make you fight. Now, I know I'm going too deep into psychology, but it's something that this anime gave me a vibe about. And I really like anime that they focus on psychological stuff, and I really do, because as somebody who loves studying psychology, especially human psychology, I really like the way it is supposedly it's supposed to be the anime. It's supposed to give you more in-depth psychological stuff on episode 1. Now, I don't know if it's gonna say like this throughout the whole series of Caligula, but I do know this, that throughout this series we are going to get references to human psychology in a lot of ways. I do know this because of the first episode, because more than half of the episode was based on human psychology. So you can understand what I mean. Now, without any further ado, I want to talk about Mew in this series. Like Mew, she she seems very robotic. By robotic, I mean very much reminded me of what was that anime? I know there is one anime in which like the center of focus was a computer, and oh, there you go, Angel Beats. So now in Angel Beats, when you go into afterlife, so the center of focus was a computer. Like this computer, it stored every single person in this world, the afterlife world, and it kind of made it like uh the afterlife world. There are NPCs and there are real life human souls, and basically it was like this computer it was saving these NPCs just in case the human soul do not pass on to heaven and stay, decide pass on to the next life and decide to stay in that afterlife. And for that, they had put down the NPCs, and once the human soul is caught, they will basically become the NPCs. So that was basically the whole concept of angel beats, and this kind of gave me that vibe, like the same kind of vibe when I saw the monsters turn into like those things. That's the same kind of vibe I got from like angel beats, beatish kind of like, and like the center of focus kind of vibe. I'm not talking about the whole anime. It's gonna be like Angel Beats or something. It's gonna be obviously gonna go more in depth with action and sci-fi because that's the genre this anime is based on. But it kind of gave me that center of focus vibe, which was more based on this one single character, one single thing that was made, and it's basically like Mew's song here is what's controlling these NPCs or like these monsters that are created. That's what it was looking like. Now, I also want to talk about the ending because I am really liking this series. Not gonna lie, I really liking the series, and I may continue doing review even after episode 3. Like, I have a few animes I want to watch until episode 3 and then drop. If it gets better than episode 3 after episode 3, I'll not drop them. But if it doesn't get better after the episode 3, it's just like, okay, it's an average anime. I'm not a big fan of it. Just gonna drop it. But this anime, I'm really fan of. Like, gotta be real, it's a good anime. Not gonna lie. Like, it's above what your pay grade is. Now, again, I'm gonna watch 3 episodes, obviously, and then decide whether I want to watch this anime or not. But it kind of feels cool, like right now. Right now, episode 1, I'm quite impressed with how they adapted this anime. I'm gonna continue watching it for time being, and through what I also want to talk about the ending now. Like the ending, this guy, he comes with a huge gun, and holy lordy lord, not gonna lie, that shit looks cool. Like, yo, that shit looks cool. Like that guy with the huge gun, white hair, and that like black. It kind of reminded me of that one guy from Tokyo Ghoul. What was his name? The French guy. I forgot his name. Ew. I had his name on my lip. Like, I read the manga. How can I forget his name already? Like, what the hell? Jesus Christ. But yeah, that guy who teams up with Kaneki and stuff. So yeah, basically he reminds me of that guy in a way, the styling and stuff. Not the personality, I mean the styling. It kind of reminds me of that guy, but also that gun looks like super cool, not gonna lie. Like, ooh, that gun. Now, I don't know if he's the main character or not, but definitely, hands down, I'm gonna say he is the coolest character so far in this series. Like, yo, episode 1, he's the cool character, like, not gonna lie. Like, yo, he was fighting every single guy who's like, bring it on, punch me. And he punches back these guys, like, yo, not gonna lie. I like this guy already. Like, yo, he's badass, I'm not gonna lie. But, and that, this is all I'm gonna say. I like the episode. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Animation look a little wonky here and there. Obviously, it's not gonna be a high budget anime. It's gonna be around that average budget or low budget type of thing. So it's obviously not gonna be that high for animation stuff. So yeah, animation kind of looked wonky. It was alright. The animation wasn't like bad or anything. It's just some parts are wonky. And it was alright. So I'll take that as an alright animation. Storyboard, it's still kind of bland. It's kind of confusing at the same time, so it's kind of bland right now. I know they'll further progress on the storyboard. Hopefully, it doesn't screw up anything, because the first episode had a very bland storyboard in a way. So yeah, and for the characters, I would say the characters, Kinda like I kinda am interested in knowing about the main male character, but other than that, I don't think so. I have anybody except for a cool guy, obviously. Except for a cool guy, I don't think so I have any interest in any other characters. I don't think so. I'm interested in the female character, whether she's going to be the main female character or not. I don't care. I really don't know. So I really don't care about any of these characters, the characters who survived that blast. Like if they do anything good, I'm cool with that. I start caring for that character. For the time being, that is trash to me. That is trash to me right now. But if they do anything good, cool. I'm gonna start caring for those characters. But for the time being, the only characters I really am interested to know about are the main male character and the cool guy, the white hair, silver hair cool guy with a gun. Those are the only two characters I'm kind of interested in knowing about. So yeah, that's all for now. Yes, all over 7.5 out of 10. What do you know? Let me know what you skill this anime at. And for the episode 1, don't judge the anime yet. It's just episode 1. But yeah, let me know where you skill this anime at, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.